playing Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and we're basically picking up where we left off here from last episode. Still working on the fields here yet. A lot to be done. We need to fertilize. We need to put lime. We got a couple fields that need to be sprayed. We're just about done harvesting here. This combine looks like he's got a couple more rows to go. Yeah, probably 2 more. And over here, he's got, looks like a little more to go yet. In fact, he's probably about full. Yeah, he's about full. So might as well grab the truck and head over that way. And yeah, if you didn't see last episode, well, we purchased not 1, but 2 more fields. We got fields 4 and 5. And then I've also been selling soybeans ever since. So $667,000 is where we're currently sitting. We're doing pretty good money-wise. Of course, we're doing pretty good debt-wise here as well. We're at, what, was it $2,775,000, I believe? Which, by the way, at this point, seeing how we bought more fields, we should actually be able to buy or to borrow more. Which, just for the fun of it, because, again, I'm kind of curious to see what's where or how high or how much we can borrow. And probably I'm going to do that. Let's see. He is backing back down the field. Oh, he's going to start there. Okay. I mean, you'll have to say the hired workers here in Farming Simulator 19, when it comes to odd-shaped fields, it does seem like they do a lot better job than they did in 17. You know, back in back in 17, I'm not sure they would have ever really done that. 19 here, though, yeah, not too bad at times. Their derp in other areas, though, is definitely interesting at times. Let's leave it at that. Okay, so as I've been mentioning, kind of want to take field 7 here, kind of like smooth it out and put some pastures and farmland or farmhouse buildings and stuff like that on there. Again, I'm not sure we'll take the entire field, but definitely probably take a little bit of it there. Also, out of curiosity, as I was saying, how much can we borrow here? Not that I want to sit here and record myself clicking this button a bunch of times, but oh, that's about it. So really not that much more. We're up to $3 million. So yeah, like I said, really not that much more. Given that we spent, was it 1.6 million for those fields there? Speaking of these fields, I do plan on plowing these together, by the way. So I haven't done that yet. I probably should. I don't know, maybe we'll see what's here for next. Once we get these fields harvested, then maybe I'll head over there and do that. Also, that field needs to be sprayed for weeds. Oh, and you are out of lime. Yeah, this is going to take a while to... And you were full on lime too, I think, weren't you? Wow. Yeah, that's going to take a while to lime this field. Oh, my goodness. I hate to think how many times I'm going to have to fill this up. Like I said, I'm almost thinking maybe just switch it so it's buy. I know it's going to cost a little more that way, but... Yeah, you're paying for ease of use there, I guess you could say. Also, I was mentioning last episode how it looks like we lost a train trailer load of canola, almost full load of canola in the trailer there from the train car. A couple people said maybe it's still in the train yet. I did check that. It's definitely not in the train. At least it's not showing up in the train. Also, a couple people said, well, maybe it went back into storage. I checked that as well. At least in the menu here, it does not show anything in storage. I don't think so. Unfortunately, I think it is gone. We lost like 80, I forget, it was 80 or 90,000 liters of canola that was in the second train there, in the train car. And yeah, again, like I said, it's definitely not in the train there either. Tab to it, it says it's empty. So it was, see, I believe I filled this one here first, actually. So I had 100,000 liters in this one. This one seemed to sell okay, I believe. It was this one here, I think I had the partial load in. And it didn't, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I really wasn't paying that close attention to it. All I know is I finished selling, I'm like, wait a minute. I should have had like $800,000 here, I thought, based on my math. And we had, what, 660 or something like that, or I forget exactly what it was, but like, wait a minute here. Something went wrong. Oh, that's right. Didn't fold it up. There we go. And yeah, once we get a little lime going on this field here, I can probably start planting it here as well. Definitely thinking, oh, we're going to have to fix you, aren't we? Definitely thinking we're going to need to upgrade our lime spreader and like maybe 2 of them or something like that. Also our fertilizer spreader as well. Because, oh my goodness, the amount of fertilizer and lime we're putting down here now. Wow. We're definitely going to be spending some money on some equipment here. That is for sure. So yeah, not sure what I want to work on here first. If maybe equipment first, or if we should just start working on field 7 there again. I plan on leveling it out a little bit. I'm probably going to like try to leave the hills that are there, and then I'm just going to flatten out wherever I want to put a pasture and kind of try to blend it in. That's my thought process anyway here at this point. You know, I don't want to just like make it a perfectly flat field. For one, that would probably cost some money, and you know, I think a couple nice little hills and it look pretty good too. If you ask me, just plain boring flat is kind of, well, as I said, plain and boring. So, yeah, you are stuck in a car, aren't you? Oh, you're not on the car yet, but you know, if he would have turned, he probably could have made that turn. That's all he had to do, but yeah, well. And we'll hire the worker. Looks like this 6M is getting pretty close to needing some repair on it. Also almost done harvesting there as well. Nice. And actually, debating with fertilizer here, I think I mentioned this before. Maybe we should just buy another Rubicon sprayer here and start spraying fertilizer. See how that works as opposed to, you know, the pellet. I would have to assume it would work okay, I would think. You know, again, seeing as how we have to spray our fields already with herbicide, and that seems to work okay. It should work pretty good fertilizing as well. You know, in past versions of Farming Sim, I've typically never used the sprayer to fertilize, just because they typically got stuck a lot more. I hired workers with them, they just did not work so well, so the pellet fertilizer was the safer option for hired workers. Okay. All right. And we'll throw the hired worker on that. That should take care of those weeds right proper like. Looks like this field over here does not have weeds on it, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if maybe it's like already been sprayed. We bought it in the sprayed state, or if we're still going to see weeds on it yet at some point. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, no weeds on that field yet. Also, I pointed this out when we bought it. The growth stage on this field is like, what in the world happened there? That was not planted by me, by the way. I think I have done a mission on this, or a contract on this field, but yeah, that's definitely not for me there. So yeah, not sure entirely what happened to that field, but it's a little messed up. Oh, and that reminds me too, someone did say maybe with the canola, it went towards a contract. I'm not aware I have any active contracts. And at least for the contracts with the canola, if it went towards that, wouldn't the first trailer I sold have gone to that? Because I know the first trailer sold properly. I know that because I was actually watching that one. It was the second one I just pulled up, and I don't remember what I was doing again, but I wasn't paying attention to that one. All I know is when I was done selling, it's like, wait a minute, where'd our money go? We don't have no money from it. So yeah, don't think it went to our contract. I don't see how that'd be possible. Oh, and you're almost half empty already. My goodness. Wow. You know what? I think we're gonna let's start right away here. Let's purchase another lime spreader. Did I activate that modded one yet? I don't think I did I? Oh, let's see what's here. No, I forgot to activate the modded one. Should we just go with another in-game one? The advantage of the modded one, I believe it holds a little more and it's a little better usage on the lime. So, I'm thinking we should probably activate the modded one here, given the size of the field we have here. So, you know what? Let me pause the video here a minute. I'm going to go activate that, and we'll be right back. Okay, everyone, and we're back here, and we should have some additional mods active here. Activated a couple of them, actually. So, we got the fertilizer spreader here. We have the Kendall, or Brettle. Actually, I think it said Kendall in the, whatever. Brettle here. Okay, so this one is a little bit different, I do believe. Spreading discs? Yeah, we probably want spreading discs. Extensions, let's put the max extensions on that. Is that the max? I guess that is the max. Okay, wheel setup, sure, some wide tires on there seems to be good. Design color, I think I'm actually going to leave it white. That's garlic. Oh, okay. But, yeah, typically where I live, where you see tow behind spreaders, they usually are white. What is that? Is that? Oh, chrome. Ah. Beige, silver. Yeah, so I might just do white here. Black rims, right. How about some red rims? Red, no, red. Yellow. Green. Maybe we should just go back to white. I guess we'll go back to white. But yeah, I think I'm going to buy a white one. And I'm not just going to buy one, but I'm going to buy two. So, I will buy two of them. I think I'm going to make both of these. Do I do lime? Yeah, we'll make them both lime. And then I'm probably going to get like another one, at least another one for fertilizer. I'll make that a little bit different color, though. So I know. Or maybe, actually, what I can do is I can keep... Oh, where is it here? This one here. I can keep this one here for the fertilizer. That should work just fine for that. So yeah, once you run out here, I'm going to switch you around for a bigger one. Or no, not this one. Once this one runs out here. Get my spreaders straight here. Once this one runs out here, I'm going to switch this one around. And yeah, he doesn't have much more to go here. And we'll go pick up another one from the shop. So I should probably get another tractor here as well at this point. Oh, do we want to do that now? Suppose we probably can. How are we looking on the combines here? You finished. Nice. Go unload this combine here a minute. One other mod I activated as well. Well, amongst a couple others, actually. But one other mod we're definitely going to be making use of here is a cotton bale auto-load trailer. I thought that sounded rather interesting. I think a couple of my viewers sent that to me in links, so thank you very much for that. I'm not entirely sure exactly whose I downloaded here again. I think there was like 2 different ones people sent me, so we'll figure out which one I got here again. I don't exactly remember, but definitely I'll be giving that a try. It definitely sounds promising if you ask me. Oh, the sign's going to lose the battle. Yep. Bye-bye, sign. You know, one thing, and I think I've mentioned this before, I find annoying when you go to paint the terrain like that. The grass, it just puts the texture down. You don't have any, like, grass on it. So it always looks kind of funny if you ask me, because you get that large area that is just bare. Like, really? We need, like, to have the option to have the grass that goes with it, or whatever goes with that. You know, it seems like that should be there as well. I don't know if there's a way to get that to happen or not. Not sure on that. Not sure how full this combine is, but he's getting to be almost done here. We'll just leave the truck over there. Let's get this combine off the field here. That still leaves us about $750,000 to spend here. Should be able to do something with that money, I think. Upper D. Tank is empty. That most likely is the lime. I'm guessing, yep. Oh, and he's away, of course. He's way on the opposite end of the field, of course. Of course, why not? He couldn't, you know, run out on this end of the field. That'd just be way too convenient, right? Right. And so far, I've just been parking my equipment by the biogas plant here. Seems like a pretty good spot to park the equipment, if you ask me. Somebody suggested that in the comments here a while back. It's like, never actually thought of that for some reason. I don't know why, but... Okay, we got all our equipment there, or some of it there anyway, I should say. Let's grab you. Yeah, we'll save this one for fertilizer then. I'm not going to sell this one. But we'll sell the small one there once the small one's empty that the John Deere 6M is pulling. Actually, I guess I don't necessarily have to wait for him to empty. I could just empty it. Probably will do. If he finishes this field here, I'll empty it, and we'll just sell it at some point. Might do that off screen. We'll see once here, but probably not worth a whole lot if I had to guess. We've had that spreader, I believe, since the beginning, I think. I think that's the original spreader. Curious that the train isn't moving there. Interesting. Not sure why it's not moving. Normally you see the train going around the tracks there. It's just been sitting there this entire episode. Kind of odd. So yeah, like I said, we'll put fertilizer in this, and then we'll just leave it here probably. And I'll go down and pick up our new spreaders. Okay, let's read a few comments here a moment as well. Clyde was saying, have you thought about modding the combine capacity to 30,000 liters to match the truck capacity? It'd be much more efficient when it comes to harvesting. You know, that is a thought there. I could possibly do that. What I was thinking I actually might do, and I know it's a little OP, which, you know, typically I don't use a whole lot of OP equipment, but we have the Rump Shaker trailer. Interesting name. This one holds 100,000 liters. And that, of course, would work out really nicely for our combine capacity. So I might just do that. And something tells me there's a John Deere. Yeah, I can see him there. There's a 6M sitting in the way of traffic, isn't there? Oh, yeah, he's really in the traffic this time, isn't he? Yeah, okay. Sorry there. Sorry, mister. Didn't, you know, mean to put a fork through your vehicle, but you did get in the way of a tractor, you know, so. You know, usually when it comes to the rules of the road, it doesn't really matter what the rules are when the bigger vehicle declares it's going first. You know, it's usually the bigger vehicle wins. Okay, so let's go grab our lime spreader here. Kentucky Farmer was saying you should do a big corn harvest. I will probably do that at some point, yes. Joe saying Taylor Farms has released 2 versions of his John Deere 2623 disc plow. He's also testing his 9RX on Twitch. Sweet. Definitely, I would love to see a nice John Deere 9RX. I know at least on the live streams, you got a couple people complaining I'm buying all these red quad tracks. Well, as I said, not like I exactly have an option of buying a green one here at this point, so. And that is a reminder, too, by the way, again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, that information is in the description below. We just ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. And again, I have been live streaming the multiplayer videos over on Twitch. Zachary was saying, just a thought, maybe you should get an auger wagon so you don't have to go to the refill station so much. Ah, okay, so refill for, like, fertilizer and lime, I'm assuming he means, maybe? Actually, might not be a bad idea. The only thing is, the refill trailer that's in the game here, I think, it doesn't hold much. And don't know if it holds lime or not. I know it holds seed, but I don't know if it even holds fertilizer. You know, the yellow cover on here looks kind of not the greatest. Oh, well. But, yeah, what do we got here under auger wagons? We do have the seed runner here, which does hold fertilizer and seed. Okay, it doesn't look like it holds lime, though. Oh, these hold seed and fertilizer, too. Aha, okay. So, you know, we could, yeah, this doesn't hold lime, though, does it? Get, like, a big haul master and put seed and fertilizer in it. The only thing is, I'm not sure if it would allow you to fill that from the silos or not. I guess we'd have to figure that out. Jedi Killer was saying you should turn the lime off, I think he means. Since it's only going to get more expensive to spread as you gather more land. And actually, in case I haven't been clear about this, I do have that off. The fertilizer, the buy option for fertilizer is off. So that's why you're seeing me constantly having to refill the lime, refill the, well, you don't have to refill the fertilizer that often, but you do have to refill it. The lime here, that is, takes a while. Let's see. CV Kurt was saying regarding not getting all your money from selling fruit. Did you have an outstanding contract? If so, maybe the fruit went to the contract, not to yourself. Says he's had this happen. Which is rather annoying, I guess. You go to sell something and, oh, crap, it goes to a contract instead. Yeah, that'd be a rather nasty surprise, I guess. But like I said, the first trailer sold properly, so I don't see how that would go to a contract, and I would think the first trailer would have gone to the contract. And as I said, too, I don't believe I have any open contracts that I know of. Cowboy was saying you should get some non-in-game semis. They are better than the in-game ones. Let's see. I don't know if I even have any non... Yep, I don't actually even have any modded semis at this point. So, in-game ones are the only ones I have at the, like I said, at this point. So, okay, there we go. Okay, this holds the same amount. I think the usage is lower then. Guess we'll find out. I'd like to say maybe the spread width is a little wider on it too. I guess, like I said, we'll find out here. I know this is the one I've been using, I think, on the multiplayer server. Which even there, when you're spreading lime, it still runs out, if you ask me, fairly quickly, but I guess it's supposedly not quite as bad as the in-game one, which, yeah, we'll find out. There we go. Okay, just rehire the worker there. Oh, let's see, spread width. That might be a little bit wider. If it is, it's not much wider. Okay, wow, you consider that done, huh? So, that is a lot of soybeans missing there, if you ask me. We're definitely going to go and clean that up a little better. Let's see. James was saying the main variation on the S700 series combines, the S760 and the S770 have 300 bushel grain tanks. The 780, 790 have 400 bushel grain tanks. Speeds are generally comparable with the various options for transmissions, wheels, and tracks. And then, of course, you know, the horsepower with those particular combines as well. Each one has a little bit more. Which is true in the game here. If you buy this S700 in game here, it does bump up the horsepower. But as I keep saying, I don't believe it changes anything else to my knowledge. Yes, it gives you more horsepower, but that more horsepower doesn't translate to anything really in the game. Real life it would. Grain tank, as far as I know, I think is the same across it. It's 25,000 liters, which, yes, I know it's a little high. But I believe that's the same for all the combines, the S760 through the S790. Okay, we'll hit this little bit here as well. And I'm debating on, let's see once here. If I can I find the comment here real quick a minute? Let's see once here. Oh, I know it's not too far down. Well, here's a comment I don't believe I've read yet, but it's not the one I'm looking for. But Peter was asking, people actually play this game? They play Farming Simulator? Yes, they do. There's actually quite a few people that play it, believe it or not. Here we go. Here's the comment I was looking for. Comment from James Dorr. He was saying, I dare you to plant cotton on field 8, 9, 10, and 11. Well there, James, I'm thinking I am going to accept your dare on that, because one, it doesn't sound that bad to me. It sounds pretty good. Because, as I've said before, cotton is, like, really easy. Compared to, like, sugar beets or potatoes, sugar cane, poplar, cotton. Throw the hired worker on it, walk away for the day, and, you know, come back and hopefully your cotton field is harvested. Not exactly the case, you know, with the other crops, but thinking I'm actually going to do that. I'm planning on thinking about planting this entire field, so that's 8, 9, 10, and 11, in cotton. Probably going to lease a second harvester if I do that, just so, you know, it doesn't take an eternity and a half to harvest, but I'm thinking we're actually going to go ahead and plant cotton on this field. And again, because we have the DB90 there, it shouldn't take too long to plant either, I don't think. Oh, I need to rehire the fertilizer spreader, don't I? Right. And I think this combine had 14,000 liters in it, didn't it? Not quite going to be able to hold it all. Bummer. Let's see. Are we still selling at the central grain elevator? We are. Looks like the price has gone down slightly, though. I think it was 3,200. Oh, well. Still a really good price, if you ask me. At least, let's put it this way. I'll be happy with the price. And looks like maybe we'll have to wait till next episode, but we'll maybe do some tractor shopping here as well. Purchase another smaller, like probably, I don't know, 6R, or we'll see once what we'll get here. Probably like a 6R, John Deere 6R tractor to pull our fertilizer spreader there, the new one we just bought for lime, that is. Come on, truck, get up over the hump. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, that's the annoying part about this, because, you know, the front wheels of the truck are off the ground. You can't exactly steer, so you got to make sure you go through this straight, because if you don't, yeah, you're going to be screwed. You know, it's one of those, like, Giants, really. Did you actually, like, check this out, test it, try it? Because, like, wow. I mean, really? You know, this sell point here clearly is not designed to have a trailer like this sell at it. You know, actually, that's a good question for any of my European viewers out there. Are like raised unloading points common in Europe or something? Because at least where I live, usually you don't see raised unloading spots. They're all down in the pit. You pretty much just drive over, and there might be like a slight, you know, hill up towards them, but usually they are flush with the ground. You don't have to like drive up on something to unload. Okay, and I'll just leave the truck down here because we'll bring the combine down here and you can finish unloading. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, looks like it is about time to wrap it up for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. Yeah, leave it below, too. What tractor should I get? I might actually have the tractor already purchased by time, you know, you folks see this video. But in case I don't, leave it below. What tractor should I get here? Like I said, I'm thinking probably like a 6R or something, but we'll see once. Oh, wait. Why am I going this way? Oh, the other way. So, yeah, thanks again for watching. Comments or questions, like I said, leave them below. And till next time.